Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Definite Learning. Today we are going to continue the chapter A Tale of Valour. We ended the first part where Indian soldiers were commanded to return and they started returning one by one. So let's start. When the enemy tribal guerrilla invaders under the command of the Pakistani army saw that only a small group of Indian soldiers were left behind in Badgam, they attacked them. When Pakistani invaders saw that there only a small group of Indian soldiers was left, they started attacking. The initial attack was met with stiff resistance by Major Somnath and his men. Major Somnath Sharma and his men fought back strongly. However, Major Somnath correctly visualized that the first attack was just a distraction. Major Somnath Sharma understood that their first attack was only a trick. Shortly thereafter, a major attack came from another side. By then, Major Somnath Sharma and his 90 soldiers were facing about 500 invaders. So soon, a big attack came from another side. Major Somnath Sharma and his 90 soldiers now had to fight around 500 enemy soldiers. The Pakistani invaders sought to capture the Srinagar airfield and its surrounding areas. So Pakistani invaders wanted to capture Srinagar airfield and nearby areas. It was clear to Major Somnath Sharma that defending Srinagar town, the airfield, and the wider valley was indeed difficult until reinforcements arrived. Indeed means really. Major Sharma understood that defending the airfield, Srinagar, and the valley would be very hard until more soldiers arrived. After assessing the situation, he requested airstrikes. He bravely laid out ground panels to guide the aircraft towards their target. After assessing the situation, Major Sharma asked for airstrikes. He placed ground panels so the aircraft could aim at the enemy. The aerial attacks were successful in hitting the tribal invaders, but they still outnumbered D Company by almost 7 to 1. The enemies were 7 in comparison to 1 Indian soldier. So, air attacks hit the enemy, but still the enemy had more soldiers than Major Sharma's company. The attack on the positions occupied by Major Sharma's men continued. The enemy kept attacking their position. Vastly outnumbered and facing devastating fire, Major Somnath Sharma and his men stood resolute. The air was thick with the sound of gunfire and the cries of battle, but Major Somnath Sharma's voice cut through the chaos, urging his men to fight with tenacity and valor. Major Somnath Sharma and his men were heavily outnumbered and under heavy fire. They still stood firm and determined. Gunfire and the cries of battle filled the air. Amid the chaos is complete confusion and disorder. So, amid the chaos, Major Sharma encouraged his men to fight with determination and bravery. Despite heavy casualties and his own injuries, Major Somnath Sharma displayed unparalleled bravery. Unparalleled is unmatched. He moved fearlessly through the battlefield, directing fire, filling magazines for his gunners, and encouraging his men to hold their ground. So, even though he was injured, Major Sharma showed unmatched bravery. He moved fearlessly across the battlefield. However, as the battle progressed continued. D Company began running out of ammunition. When Major Somnath Sharma informed brigade headquarters about this, he was asked to pull back. As the battle continued, Major Somnath Sharma's company started running out of bullets. Run out, khatm ho jana. Running out of bullets, shells, and explosives. When he informed his superiors, brigade headquarters, he was asked to pull back. Pull back means to return. Aware of the gravity of the situation, he responded with the words, "The enemy is only 50 yards from us. We are heavily outnumbered. We are under devastating fire. I shall not withdraw an inch, but will fight to the last man and the last round." When he was ordered to return, he denied. He refused by saying that the enemy was only 50 yards away. They were outnumbered and under heavy fire. He will not retreat or return and will fight till the last man and the last bullet. Just a few minutes later, when he was crouched in a trench next to a machine gun operator, in order to help him load the gun, he was sitting near a machine gun operator and he was helping him. He was hit by a mortar shell and he instantly died there. Despite losing their major and faced with the overwhelming numerical superiority of the enemy, the heroic actions of Major Somnath Sharma motivated his men to hold on to their position for over 6 more hours before being overrun by the enemy. Overrun means to take control of a place. Even after their leader died, his men were inspired by his bravery. They held their position for over 6 hours before the enemy overpowered them. Their brave resistance provided time for reinforcements to arrive, including flying in soldiers from the Punjab regiment to Srinagar. So, their fight gave time for reinforcements to arrive, including soldiers flown in from Punjab to Srinagar. The heroic deeds of Major Somnath Sharma and his men thoroughly demotivated the enemy, causing more than 300 casualties, including injuring their leader. Deeds are actions. Major Somnath Sharma and his men caused heavy losses to the enemy, over 300 casualties and injuries to their leader. In many significant ways, D Company's sacrifice and Major Somnath's leadership saved Srinagar for India. So, their bravery saved Srinagar for India. The 4th Kumaon Battalion was awarded the Battle Honor Srinagar. They were awarded Battle Honor Srinagar. Major Somnath laid down his life for the nation at the young age of 24. Laid down, sacrificed. So, Major Somnath Sharma sacrificed his life for the nation at the age of 24. For this act of conspicuous bravery, Major Somnath Sharma was awarded the Paramveer Chakra. So, for this brave act, he was awarded Paramveer Chakra, the highest military award of India. His citation reflects his heroism, patriotism, and courage. He was the first recipient of the PBC, Paramveer Chakra, awarded posthumously for gallantry and supreme sacrifice. Posthumously is after death. Gallantry is bravery. Recipient is receiver. So he was the first recipient of the Paramveer Chakra, honored for his heroism, patriotism, and sacrifice. We have delved into how the events of 3rd November 1947 played out. It is also worth knowing more about the early life of Major Somnath Sharma and the events that led him to make the ultimate sacrifice for the nation. Delved into to explore something deeply. So, now that we have explored how the events of 3rd November 1947 happened step by step, we should know about the early life of Major Sharma. Born on 31st January 1923 in the picturesque town in Dhad in Kangra, Himachal Pradesh, Somnath Sharma belonged to a family with a rich military legacy. So he belonged to a family military background. He was born on 31st January 1923 in Dhad in Kangra, Himachal Pradesh. His father, Major General Amarnath Sharma, had served the nation with distinction. So his father, Major General Amarnath Sharma, served the nation with honor. Young Somnath was also deeply inspired by the valorous tales of the Mahabharata imparted to him by his grandfather. Valorous, courageous tales imparted given. So his grandfather told him stories from the Mahabharata which inspired courage and bravery in him. From his early education at Sherwood College, Nainital, to his rigorous training at the Royal Military College, Sandhurst, Major Somnath Sharma's life was a testament to discipline and dedication. Testament proof. His life was a proof of discipline and dedication. Rigorous training, hard, strict training. Commissioned into the 8th Battalion, 19th Hyderabad Regiment in 1942, he served with distinction during World War II in the Arakan campaign in Burma, earning mentions in the dispatches of the bravery. Earning mentions, it means he earned a place for himself in the dispatches in the official records for his bravery.
However, it was during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1947-1948, particularly in the Battle of Badgam, that the legacy of Major Somnath Sharma was truly forced. So his image was shaped in this battle, in the Battle of Badgam.
The life and sacrifice of Major Sharma embody the highest ideals of duty, honor, and patriotism. So, His life and sacrifice are the example of the ideals of duty, honor, and patriotism. He has been a source of inspiration for soldiers and citizens alike. So he has been uh, a source of inspiration for both soldiers and civilians. Most importantly, his story is a reminder of the sacrifices made by countless men and women in defense of the motherland and highlights the profound sense of duty that inspired them. The story, his story, Major Somnath Sharma's story, is a reminder of sacrifices of countless men and women. In the quiet of the Kashmir Valley, where the echoes of D Company's battle with infiltrators have long since faded, the story of Major Somnath Sharma remains a beacon of courage and sacrifice. This passage honors Major Somnath Sharma and describes his courage and sacrifice during a battle in Kashmir. It begins by saying that even though the sounds of D Company's battle in the Kashmir Valley have faded with time, his story still shines like a guiding light of bravery. His valor ensured that the tricolor would continue to fly over Srinagar, and his name is forever etched in the golden pages of India's military history. His bravery ensured that the Indian flag kept flying in Srinagar, and his name is permanently remembered in India's military history. The life and legacy of Major Somnath Sharma stands as a poignant, emotional, and sad reminder of the price of freedom and the enduring spirit of those who fought to protect it. His life is called poignant because it reminds people of the high cost of freedom and the strong spirit of those who protect it. His story, marked by selflessness and bravery, will continue to inspire and guide generations to come, ensuring that his sacrifice is never to be forgotten. His name is etched on the honor wall of the National War Memorial. As you can see here, his selflessness and courage will keep inspiring future generations so that his sacrifice is never forgotten. His name is engraved on the honor wall of the National War Memorial. Here we can say Major Somnath Sharma's sacrifice is both emotional and inspiring, and he will always be remembered as a hero of India. So let's carry this story in our hearts and keep the flame of courage alive. That's all in today's video. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to click like and subscribe button. Thank you.